Beautiful. As the porters come to collect the bags at the station, and after the custom officials have left, having gone over your luggage and your passports, as well as everybody else on, Senora Cavallo steps off the train and seems surprised, uh, looking around, seemingly looking. What would you all like to do?
Who's this
I
ma'am?
look for my friend that was offering the. I can't remember her name at the moment.
That's Senora Cavallo.
Yes, I look for her. She's stepping off the train.
Yeah, she's the one that's
Discuss exact details.
Mm.
all right.
I'm gonna go ahead and find a address book. They had address books back. Yeah, they had address books.
They have
Find an ad. Do I have the name of the clothes company that bought it? Of
You do.
test.
It's called Pedo Seamstresses.
Yeah, of course it
Okay.
is.
Pedo seamstresses. Okay.
Well, the full name's
I
Pedo.
like Geppetto, you assholes.
Well, yeah,
No, I
technically, I
know. I
wasn't thinking
know.
about Geppetto when I did that one. I didn't even make that connection. Um, that was not a purposeful thing.
No. We were fucking with you. Don't even worry.
Uh,
I made a connection that did not exist, but that sounds good.
I'm going to tell you this because it doesn't really matter. It's more of just a little joke thing. But pedo is Italian for chess.
Oh my god. I'm gonna go ahead and find the address and start heading that way.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
Are
with
you
him.
going? Okay, so that's Shinoa and
Scooby.
Leo going to the seamstress place. Art, you are going up to Senora Pavolar. I gotta figure out how to say her name. Hold on.
Oh please! Technical difficulties. The stupid tune starts playing.
Yeah, exactly. I'm spelling it right.
Are you looking up to see what?
See,
Who?
I'm looking. Cavolara. That was close enough. Senora Cavolara.
Senorita Cavalar.
Apparently, the mic thing really does work at not picking up stuff in the background because it did not pick up that song.
It picked up part of
Only
it.
towards the very end.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's Senora because it's Italian. Senorita is Spanish.
Yes.
Well,
Rowan, what are you doing?
um, so I think I'm gonna go look around and see if I can't find a bow that I can buy to practice with.
You're going around fascist Italy looking for a bow. Okay, real quick context for the time period, just so you guys are aware.
Oh, okay.
Most
I don't know
weapons
this one.
are outlawed currently in
Oh,
fascist Italy. Only two classes of the Italian police, the military police and I
oh,
believe
is this
the
before
other
that
one.
one revolution?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So only two people currently can use here you go, government, blah 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 police, the Carabinieri or the gendarmes, the militia or the fascist militia are the two classes
Okay,
that
so
can
this takes
carry
yeah.
that
Assassin's
are the
Creed 2 like
only
that.
yeah
That's the
no,
equivalent that you
that's
what?
way older, but
I'm just
the
trying to
only
get a
one
general ballpark
yeah,
for what it
that's
looks
not even close.
Yeah.
That's
That's why I
so
said
No, this
like
is.
times. Jesus, not that it was. Oh my god. By Assassin's Creed
anyways,
Revelations, it's about that time.
But it's the Viva Live.
It's fascist. You're currently in fascist Italy before World War II, before the revolution and everything. So, can't carry around most weapons. Your knife and the other knife is fine. But for instance, if Travis was carrying around his rifle, he'd probably get football tackled, if not just straight up shot.
Yeah.
Probably the latter.
Probably the latter.
Yep.
So you're not gonna find anybody who can sell you a bow, and
Okay.
even then, it would be super impractical to carry around.
Well, there'd still be hunters. Not here, but like
Yeah, but I was gonna say not smack dab in the middle of an industrial city that sure as shit would not. Now then, just so you're aware, we'll go ahead and do art stuff first, and then we'll move on. Rowan, what would you like to do quickly? Do you want to go with art and talk to Senora Cavalara, or would you
I
like
want to do
to?
locksmith stuff.
You want to go see about getting those lockpicks and everything? That is
Yep.
significantly more likely to get, even if it'll
Oh.
get you some weird stairs.
Wait, are you going? So you're going to pick up supplies, or are you going to a specific?
A specific place because I'm gonna also be trying to get a
Lockpicking kits
Chest
you'd be able to
lock.
find. You'd be able to you get both those things at hardware stores here in.
Oh.
Okay, because I need to
Oh, okay.
refill. I need to refill my med kit. Kind of
Ooh,
used a
um,
lot of my stuff with the.
Yeah, saving your ass. You probably wouldn't find that at a hardware store. That's more likely to be general
Yeah.
store or pharmaceutical place, pharmacy. Um,
Can
now,
I head
or
that way and then I'll catch up with them?
okay. If you get the address and everything, I assume you guys get the addresses from the address books and everything, or talk to
Mhm.
one of these people in the station. Now, I will say it
Mhm.
is very early in the morning, so most of these places are probably not going to be open for more hours. So you
Well,
might
a hardware store would probably be open.
if you remember correctly, I specifically narrated that this is before sunrise. So it's
Oh,
still
shit.
like
I did not hear
gray
that.
out. It's not like completely night at this point, but the sun
We're
hasn't
talking like
come over the horizon.
5:30, 6 o'clock.
Yeah, early in the. So you all can go do
So,
that, but
really quick,
Mhm.
which logic are we taking this from? Modern logic or that then's logic? Because 6 a.m. was not that early.
no, this is like fucking 3 or 4 in the morning. I didn't say 6 a.m. That was daytime.
I did.
Yeah.
We just-
That's why I brought it up.
So no, it's fucking early as shit. Okay.
Yeah.
He
It's
just
like
didn't correct me.
3, 4-ish. It's where the sky is starting to brighten up a little bit, although you can
Mhm.
barely see it through the gray overcast. But it's not quite so late in the morning that the sun's actually fully risen yet, or even started actually. Um, Now, Art, you go up to Senora Cavallaro, and she smiles and greets you. Ah, Art, my friend. It's good to see you. I was expecting a bit more of a reception when I arrived home, but apparently, uh, nobody heard that I was coming. And as she
Oh.
says that, you see two people from the entrance of the platform start rushing over. A man in a man in a clean suit. He has a salt and pepper mustache that ends in curls and a full head of swept back hair. He's a little pale, as if he spent a little bit too long inside, and he has a warm smile on his face as he looks at Cavalara. And the woman with him, is on the short side. She has slightly tanned skin of somebody who's been outside for long periods of times. She's wearing a like a newspaper boy hat and a simple shirt, pants, and jacket. The pants stand out because it's a little odd for the time period. But other than that, nothing else stands out to you. Her hair is tucked up under the hat. As
I
they,
greet them both.
hello. Don't care, says the lady. Cavallora, I'm so sorry. Sorry, the man says, I don't care. I'm so sorry. I could have swore I let the newspapers know that you were coming. They were supposed to drum up greeting and everything, but didn't get announced in any of the newspapers or anything. By the time I found out, it was way too late. Um, the shorter lady says, "Yeah, I did that." He turns to her, looks at her with a shocked look of betrayal on his face, exaggerated, and says, "What? Why? I wanted the Coke to be here a little quieter. Thank you very much." Um, he seems stunned by that and falls silent. Kavalara turns to you and says, "I'm sorry. This is my publicist. Give me a second. Da-da-da-da-da. My publicist, Jonathan Harberts. And this is my manager, Miss Susie Myers.
So what was
Um,
it, Jonathan Harberts?
Harberts, yeah.
He's harboring some fugitives.
And one Miss Susie Meyerson.
Susie Myers.
Yes. Um,
Oh shit, that's disgusting.
Oh no, I did not want to delete that whole note. Thank you.
I'm too good at the straight lines, apparently.
I greet them again, saying, "Well, I look forward to working with you
You
in the near
bitch.
future." Well, I work with Miss Senora Cabanera here.
Susie gets a confused look on her face, then turns to Cavalara and says, "What's she talking about?" Oh, I hired her to handle some of the art decorations in the opera house. I'm hoping she can also assist with some of the background scenes for the opera.
What is that?
Yes, and it'd be my pleasure to assist with making such a magnificent reimagining of the opera be present for modern eyes.
Thank you so much, Art. I greatly appreciate it. See, she's all ready to agree. Um, Susie looks you up and down and says, "Who's your sponsor?"
No one. I actually
Your
here on a
sponsor,
road trip. Oh yes, my
your
sponsor. A man.
Professor Smith.
Professor Smith, I believe it was. He was a Turkish. No, he was
No,
not Turkish. No.
Englishman. He is a close
Englishman.
friend of yours. It's in your backstory.
Yes, I'm looking. Sorry, I had a little bit too much to drink last night. You know,
So you
the
hired a
artists.
drunk.
Oh no, not a drunk. I wouldn't. That's too
Susie
exaggerated.
looks you up and down one more time, goes, uh-huh, uh, and then turns to Cavalara and says, "Well, I took back his letters and didn't let them send to the newspapers. I figured we could drum up more support for the opera house if it was a little bit more inclusive, where the only sights of you here in Milan was after the grand opening. Um, if you want, you can make a psychology roll or a spot hidden roll now.
You know, my psychology is like, oh, actually, what is it?
It's probably not that great.
It's low. It's a 50. I'll take the 55 over the 50. You know.
Yeah.
Spot hidden. With my powers of insight, I succeed.
Cool. You see that while the Jonathan is nodding along, like, "Oh, I guess that makes sense, yeah." Uh, Susie herself just doesn't seem to care all that much. Not about Cavalara. She obviously cares about her star. More about the fact that she seems to be tired, exhausted. There's bags in her eyes, and she's a little pale. From what clearly is lack of sleep. Um, and it's very clear it's a little harder for her to work up her normal uh, gumption. You're not the only one that notices it. Cavalara looks at her as well with concern in her eyes. "You all right, Susie? Do you need any rest?" I'll be fine. I just need to. We need to get the opera house."
I
And
touch Cavalera on the arm and say, she's probably just tired from the journey. She probably doesn't. Well, she
was
probably does
here.
travel a lot with yourself, but you know,
She
wear
was
and tear
actually
of a
here
journey.
in Milan working on the opera house. That's not like a hidden thing. That's common knowledge thing that her manager was here in Milan working.
Yes.
Um, it's just been a stressful time, and once we get the grand opening taken care of, it'll all sort itself out. I'll get some sleep then, huh? And I appreciate you getting us a decorator because the previous one quit
Oh,
again.
what happened?
I don't know. Late nights. It's been stressful. Some people just don't have the strength of will, you know.
Oh, yes, I do.
Anyways, Kabalara turns to you and says, "Well, all right. I know you're with some companions as well. We have a hotel not too far from the um opera theater. We'll get you and your
Oh,
friends set up there, and
thank
as
you.
soon as you're ready, we can go ahead and get started on work at the opera house. I
Yes.
have to go there now. You can join me, or you can go try and join your friends wherever they ran off."
I will follow up with my friends and compatriots here, and then I shall meet you tonight later at the Opera House.
Already, I'm looking forward to it, Art. And she and her publicist and manager quickly leave the station as her stuff is loaded into a vehicle, and yours is all of your things will be at the Hotel de la Villa. That's right here, and that's also where you guys will be staying for your duration here in Milan.
Fuck yeah, I got us 3 rooms, motherfucker!
It's actually a very nice hotel, by the way. Couple of
Hopefully it's not
bookkeeping-
haunted!
couple bookkeeping things really quickly.
Mhm.
Seeing as Art, I assume the rest of you will also be staying for the duration till the opera house is complete.
Mhm.
It is 3 days off from the grand opening, and Art at least will be expected to visit at least once per day, starting tomorrow. But you can do it today, and make rolls to help towards finishing up setup for it. Uh, for you, that'll be falling under arts and crafts for your art rolls. But if everybody else wants to help, you can, and we will make the appropriate rolls depending on what actions you're taking in assisting the opera house in setting up. Okay?
Okay.
There'll be a couple more things to do with that in a minute. But first, as Art leaves the station to catch up with her compatriots, um, you all, that would be no, Shanoa, you are going to go get stuff, and Rowan, you were. So it's just Leo heading to the seamstress place.
Did I
Now,
just get us an inn with a very popular figure? I think
yeah,
I did.
definitely. She's super famous right now. She's like the prima donna of Milan and insanely popular across the continent and in London.
My gosh, I can say I'm close friends with a famous person.
Uh, anyways, you head about here. Market. I've got things. Oh, whoa. Okay, that's not what I meant to do.
Good luck. Oh, you
Okay,
bastard!
stop. Clear all. Yes, clear all. Fuck. Clear all.
Okay,
You bitch.
Cody, stop.
Brown.
You need to click on the pointer, and now you can clear it without drawing shit. You're welcome.
It's right here, roughly, is the location you guys are at. The thing is at. The seamstress shop is at. Jesus. And we'll start with Leo, and we'll assume that both Chinoa and Art catch up right before he enters the shop. Um, Leo, you come across in a corner alley, surrounded by $2 buildings, an older looking building, with a sign that looks old and rusted that says Pedo Family Seamstress. Um, at first glance, the shop seems closed and abandoned until you notice a sign that, to your knowledge in Italian, says open. What do you do? Travis, you're muted.
Son of a bitch! I want to go ahead and look through the window. Is anybody in there?
You look through the window, can't see anybody. And from what you can see, it's an old shop. The floor is slightly dusty. And there along the walls, you can see. Oh, sorry, it's Geppetto family seamstresses and costumes. I apologize. Um, you see lining the walls various sets of clothing and costumes, as well as racks set up around the store, loaded down with the There's quite a lot of clothes in there, but you can't see anybody at the counter on the other side of the store.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go in. I'm guessing there's a bell on the door.
Yes.
You bitch.
As he was gonna write the last letter, denied.
Second to last, actually. Um.
No, I
Anyways.
finished that end. Fuck you.
Anyways.
I'm gonna go ahead and enter the shop.
As you enter, the bell rings, and you hear somebody from the back shout something in Italian. Although, if I remember correctly, you don't speak
Hold on, let me check.
I speak French.
language. No, you don't speak Italian.
Mm.
So you have no idea what she said. You just know that it's an older sounding lady, and she has a rough. So
What
help
the
me God.
fuck?
Rowan,
The blackness.
This is payback for clearing the Susie Meyer thing. Fuck you.
Hold on, erase.
Lucky bitch.
I got it. Anyways,
I made sure not to disturb the map. Fuck you.
you blocked the entire. Whatever.
With the
Nah, with
UI
the Susie Meyer thing.
Oh, well, that was. You should be taking notes in your thing. Now.
Any chance she speaks English?
Good luck.
Speaking.
Give me an education roll.
An educational.
Give me an
Hold
education
on.
roll.
Oh, come on. Where's my dice? Give me the other dice. Give me the fucking other. Thank you.
I said the dice. No, the real dice.
69.
Well, that's just a win.
Yeah, I mean
That's
that's
success.
basically a 1.
It's a
Unfortunately,
success.
unfortunately, you don't know enough Italian to fully understand what she's saying, and you barely get a gist of it. Right then, you are-
Hey, barely
what?
is still
Alright.
better than nothing.
You both arrive outside the seamstress shop. Through the window on the door, you can see Leo standing there awkwardly. What would you like to do?
I don't think I can speak Italian either, but I'm gonna go in and find out.
Art
I'm with
speaks
them now,
Italian.
right?
Yeah, you're with them.
Okay.
Art speaks Italian.
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
say,
thank God.
you might want me to speak. I actually I studied
You
in
speak
Paris
Italian.
and Italy. Like that's like,
Yeah, you got 40 in Italian, so that means you can speak
And
the
Italian.
and conversational. So you can
Yeah.
fully talk to this person without having to make any
Yeah.
rolls. So I assume you both go in.
Yes, I follow them in.
As you both go in, an old lady. She's
Yeah.
dressed in a cloth dress that's made out of layered cloth of black and dark reds, and over her shoulders and on top of her head she has a gold lace shawl. She's got long gray hair, a wrinkled face. She's very clearly an old lady. And she greets you all in Italian, and
I
I'll
greet her back, and introduce our friends and use formalities.
yeah.
You know, the
Uh,
grazie, you know, all that
yeah.
stuff.
We're gonna go ahead and just talk like she's speaking English
Yes.
and you're speaking English because I can't speak Italian. I'm not gonna pretend
No,
I
there's
can.
there's no way I'm gonna pretend to speak
No.
Italian. Like what?
And we'll just assume
It's
for the time being.
Italian.
We're gonna assume for the time being
Italian, whatever the
relaying
fuck
it
you
to your
want.
companion. And I assume you explained to her that you guys don't speak Italian.
Yes,
Um,
I explain. The rest don't. I'm the only one that does.
Well, hello there, young lady. What can I help you?
Well, we're just inquiring about a certain item that was procured by the company ages ago. But I do have to compliment you on your shawl. Uh,
Thank you, young lady. Actually, thank you for reminding me. All right, go ahead and make a art history roll.
art history. Wait, what? Wait,
Should be under
where
arts
is?
and crafts.
Okay, I see it. Please. Yes, I'm rolling like a fucking god today.
You notice along the walls the various costumes and clothes. that there's a wide variety of styles, ranging from uh, uh,
Vintage to
present
modern day.
day, yeah, present day, up to, if you had to guess, about 80 years prior, telling you that the shop's been run for at least the last 80 years, which definitely means it's been run,
During the time.
yeah, during the time period that the thing was sold here, which was roughly 20 years prior.
Um, you may may or may not know of an item. It might have been a torso of something.
Don't know about a torso.
It was for a long lost item, probably a collector's item.
I don't know of any collector's items purchased by us. We are a seamstress shop, although we do supply costumes and other services to various
Oh,
theaters and opera houses. Yeah.
that's absolutely brilliant. I may need to talk to you once again. I have work at the opera, and I
Which one?
may uh the
For the record, it's Teatro alla Scala.
uh Teatro alla Scala. It was going to have
Oh,
a gem come by and perform there soon.
that's wonderful to hear. It's been shut down for quite a while. We used to practice our services there. We go in and design costumes for many of the actors and opera singers there. Um,
Oh,
After the accident a while back, ended up closing abruptly. Funnily enough, we even had to leave some of our equipment there. And a
oh.
beautiful red dress. Oh, the sequins on that were many layered. It was hard on my hands, but it was a gorgeous piece.
Well,
Uh,
if you'd like to come as a honored friend of myself, seeing as how you seem so moved by hearing the reopening, you can attend with me as I attend there, if you'd like.
I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you, young lady. Do you know the story of the Teatro alla Scala?
No, if you could please, tell me. I'm quite curious. I haven't been able to find many details on my way over here.
Well, before the accidents, oh, 2 decades ago now, the Teatro alla Scala was the gem of our city of Milan. Now all they care about is rough edges and modern fashion. She spits over her shoulder. Um,
Oh, pish posh. They don't know what they need or want.
exactly. I like you, young lady. Um, no, it was famous for the myth there that if an opera singer sang their most favorite song there, and thought greatly of a wish in their hearts, it would come true. Uh, it was a beautiful story. It was,
Oh,
and like I said, unfortunately, due to some of the accidents and some of the rumors coming from the place, it closed down. Um, Although, like I said, I don't know anything about a torso. We do purchased many dummies, or what are they called? Mannequins throughout the years. So if that's what you're referring, we might have them
oh.
back. Um, I know that
Well,
we left some dummies behind uh, when the theater was closed, so it might also be there.
oh.
Although I couldn't tell you where they are now.
Oh, no, it's of not, too important. It's just a curious collector of some fine items myself.
I see, young lady. Well, I appreciate the invitation to the theater. And oh, what day is the opening?
In 3 days' time from now.
Well, I will have a dress ready for myself then.
I thought it
If
was
you need,
5.
no,
Five
3.
days? 3 days,
No,
yes,
3.
3
You're
days.
right, 3 days.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Technically 4 if we're including today, but it's so after today, it's 3 days out. Does
Yeah,
that make
after
sense?
today's 3 days' time. Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Jesus, fucked me up. God damn it. Um, and if you or your companions need any clothing, please let me know.
Yes, we
Uh,
will greatly would appreciate it. But we'll discuss such matters later.
for the record, Marshall, are you planning on actually bringing the old lady to the opening of the theater?
Possibly. I thought it'd be a good. I don't want her to die.
She's not gonna die, but are you actually planning on doing it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure. Because I'm not gonna like try and invest time in this character if you
Yeah.
just
No.
said that to get what you wanted.
No. I do plan on coming back and actually, being a
Okay,
person.
cool.
I'm playing my character.
Yeah. Okay. So you gained a little bit of information. Did you guys want to see about acquiring the seamstress's services and getting clothes ready for the opera night, or would you guys like to do that later?
I'm gonna come back later. Also, can I just say it's so obvious what's happened?
Yeah, no shit.
Unless you fucking decide to do a final act twist, it's very clear what happened and where the item is.
Yeah, it's an
Well,
opera house,
It's
obviously.
in the opera house. It was gonna be in the
Yeah.
opera house.
No, I know,
That's
but
like
it's
you ripped
clearly
the
was
chest.
formed into the chest of mannequin. And from the
Huh?
sounds of it,
Yeah.
it's the chest of the mannequin currently holding that dress.
You don't have to spell it out for everybody.
Complete silence. So unless Cody decides to do a final act twist,
I mean, we just know where it is. The hard part now is getting to it.
yeah,
I relay
which
the information as we walk out, thanking the lady politely again, and formalities, all that, and tell them, well, we have an
biggest
idea. It's probably at the opera house, and it's probably the reason that it closed down in the first place.
the biggest issue is going to be to identify the simulacrum because if it was made into a mannequin, clearly nobody recognized that it was unique, meaning it doesn't have any identifying features. We should check for it.
Oh,
Did
it
the
would definitely have
did the
identified.
store have did the store mention that if they marked their particular equipment with anything unique?
No, she didn't mention anything like that, and they
Nope.
didn't. And
Nope.
because
Too
the
old.
amount of services each opera house requires, there's multiple seamstresses that work at each place, and due to the rapid shutting down of it, there's going to be a lot of stuff you're going to have to go through to find this thing.
Fuck.
I really hope that dress is not haunted or
And
cursed.
Yeah, how
Now-
else am I supposed to wear it?
Yeah.
what would you all like to do now?
Well,
Um,
I'm gonna go ahead and get a wait. Where are we staying?
You guys are staying at the
Oh
hotel.
yes, I tell them about where we're staying now too.
Yeah. Right there.
By the way,
Hotel.
I have a friend, and she gave us rooms.
Okay. What's the payment required?
Nothing.
No. It's
It's
got
for
insurance.
work.
What's the work required?
Well, I'll be painting and using my talents as an artiste to help the opera house. So, if you guys would like to maybe participate in quote unquote work, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, you could get your chance to wander around the opera house unimpeded, looking for said item.
Nudge, nudge.
The artsy type, but how to do
I will
verbal
say
stuff.
I'm probably going to spend
Sneak in.
That seems like a
no.
terrible idea.
No, I
guys
was gonna
will
say
be-
most of my time reading the book and practicing my locksmithing.
Okay. Now,
Okay.
before we move forwards, a little bit extra book thing, as well as when you guys are at the opera house assisting with the setting up for the opening night, you also will be able to make. I will require 2 rolls, and it's pretty simple actually. You can't exactly just go wandering around looking for shit in here. So first, as well as whatever role you're doing to actually assist in setting up the opera house, you also have to make a stealth roll. Unless what you're doing is ending up directly related to looking for the thing for the simulacrum. And then I will require a spot hidden check. Now, you have 3 days before the opening night to find this item. I will inform you guys the amount of checks you have to make successfully to find it before the
Opening night.
opening night. Now,
Cool. Can I ask a question, meta-wise? Whoever touches it, are they getting cursed like I got cursed?
first person to touch it does get cursed. Yeah.
And
Fuck!
I really quick, I do want to throw out there that I did mean for today. I did not mean like all of it.
No, you're good. You'll have to do 2 days of study with for that scroll.
That's fine. That
Just so
gives
you
me
know.
a day to help with the thing.
2 days.
Okay.
2 days. Because you have today, and you're doing it tomorrow, and then you have 2 days after that, and then
All
no.
intents and purposes, if you guys immediately start at the Opera House, you have 4 total days to be able to get it. Now, here's the amount of rolls you
Go ahead.
need
Yep.
to succeed on. For the spot hidden rolls, which are the only ones that count, you have to make a successful 8 checks between the 4 of you. Now,
Fuck.
hard
Nice.
successes are worth 2 points, and extreme successes are worth 4 points. Successes are considered 4 points. Does that make sense?
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So extreme and critical will get you 4 points, making it to where you're halfway there. Hard will get you 2 points, and then regular successes will get you 1 point. You will not lose any if you fail. You just won't find it. You won't
Yeah.
add to it. Now, as well as there's that, and there's 4 of you, and if you guys dedicate, and it's 1 time per day for the roll per person,
Mhm.
that should be easy enough to get you to there. If you guys can't, what the fuck?
Well, with
really
me
quick-
alone, with my spot hidden and stealth and etc., we should win this. If we don't, there's a fucking problem.
Yes. Now, with that, that's not the only thing you can do while you're here in Milan. You can access the library here, and see if you can find any more information for the future pieces of the simulacrum you're looking for. Look up information about the theater, and if you guys successfully find information that would be assisting you, then that means that you roll the next spot hidden check with advantage.
Nice.
There's also you can also access ledges in the opera house that will have the same effect. It would still require a library use to roll them. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Awesome. Now, we're going to start with today, the first of 4 days. And I ask, what all are you guys doing?
I said I was going back to the opera house to Senorita Caberna. Cavallara. My bad.
Senora,
Signora.
right?
And
Right?
you're gonna be, huh?
It's
Yes.
senora, not senorita.
No, it's
Signora, yes.
Senora. It's Senora. Yeah, it's because of Italian, not Spanish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he still runs right. Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Uh,
I go back.
Did
I
all of my stuff
offer
get
for anyone
restocked?
to come with me.
Okay.
As you all know, the first day I shall be, first 2 days I shall be
Okay, try
uh,
again.
deep in a book.
Okay, so you're
Alright,
gonna
well-
head back to the hotel.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Place I can find. How many? Wait, I must have missed it. How many checks
8.
do we get in a day for the SWAT?
Oh, 1.
8 total.
Each
Oh.
person gets
Oh.
1.
1 per person.
Each person get one. Okay.
Yes.
So we need to do the stealth check, and then if we succeed the stealth check, we get the SWAT hidden check. Yes.
Yes. And
Unless we're doing a
depending on
task that
which-
actually.
Yeah.
Okay. Quick question: is there any ways? Would it cost me a day to go ahead and find some place to refill my occult materials?
No, because I didn't make Rowan or David do that. It won't cost you. Oh, we gotta do money and shit for YouTube, boy. So remind me not to forget about that.
Right, yeah, I'm gonna get paid
Yep.
for this too.
So I was
Possibly.
not gonna grab you, but yeah, you too.
Okay. Do we have to describe what we're doing when we're doing the stealth thing?
Not the stealth thing, but you will have to describe the task you're taking and assisting with setup for the opera house.
Okay.
I could
Do we
just
have to-
have you guys be like, help me bring in materials, like totally
That'll
fine.
work for the first day, at least, but not for the other days.
Oh, bring
Just spend-
material. You're my handyman, as they say.
Okay.
That wouldn't be suspicious.
Can I roll stealth?
Uh,
For what?
Right
What
now?
do for what?
I don't know.
okay,
We're
everybody
not at
stop.
the.
Okay, hold on. Travis, are you joining Art back at the opera house?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
David, what are you doing?
I'm with them at the opera house.
Okay. Real quick, Rowan, I need a. Go ahead and give me a. Okay, we'll just call it a straight intelligence check. Give me an intelligence check.
Yeah, but I was about to say I somehow failed it, but I succeeded.
Okay, great. You read the book throughout the day, and the book itself, it's not actually a book, it's a scroll.
Yeah, you know what I meant.
It's disturbing, to say the very least. It
Mhm.
describes to you. Let me find the details from the scroll. So that way I can describe this to you properly.
Yee.
Actually, I will give you this. I don't think I've given you guys this note yet. Check that you have. Yeah, I haven't given you the Lausanne out. Sand. That's not it. Okay, whatever. I'll read it to you. I don't give a fuck. This is just a passage from the scroll, a bit of a sample about what you see. What you're reading.
Okay.
I have seen the powers which stalk the night and strike fear into the hearts of all those who worship the false god. I know him and I worship him. The skinless one has spoken. He whispered secret words, heart of hearts, and I know what I now must do. I have seen it in visions, and it is all that my Lord said it was. In my dreams, I have seen its perfection, striding above the ruins of cities. Kings and countries have fallen before it, even gods must fall. I recognized it the first time I beheld it as an object of power, power that would bring the world to its knees. It glistened like the finest pearls. It woke when I flayed alive the wretch who sought to steal my treasure from the night. He came to me for the first time, told me what to do. I meditated before its glory. All praise the one without skin. I performed the 17 devotions and opened it this time. Within the artifact was soft and smooth. I ran my hands across its inner surface. It felt like skin of a newborn babe. I offered 4 children as sacrifice to my master. Then I used it for the first time. In his wisdom, the Lord of naked flesh had made it my height. In all modesty, I believe it was made in my image. Blessed is the chosen of the skinless one. I have been careful to keep it untarnished. The substance is the color of purity and should not be tainted by that which is unclean. As you will go
Okay then.
on to read it, it's just more of this depraved ramblings and tales of sacrifice and horror as the writer of this scroll continues to praise the one known as the Skinless One.
Mhm.
Anyways, uh cut to Art, Shanoa, and Leo. You all arrive back at the Teatro alla Scala. That's number 5 right here. Um, as you split ways with Mo as he goes back to the hotel. Well, goes to the hotel. Getting you guys' room set up and going on to read the scroll that you received in Lausanne. Um, you all found yourselves at the entrance to a rather not simple per se, but certainly a interesting and honestly kind of beautiful give me a second.
Opera House.
Opera house. As you come up, you see the centerpiece of the Piazza della Scala, which is the um, uh, outside entranceway, has a fountain, and above the fountain is a large statue of Michelangelo. The building itself is a little bland looking, even if it's clearly an opera house. Although, as you guys enter, being allowed in by a man standing outside, assumably one guards or something of the sort, um, at the bare minimum, having been informed about Art arriving, you come in to see a long. I gotta think for this. Third floor. I need one of these is the first floor. If I know which one it is. Ground floor. Here we go. You find yourselves in the entry room. Here.
Oh, the music. Totally.
Yeah, not stressful at all. Entry
Hello?
room here in the Porta della Scala. As well as the entry passage leading further into the building. Um, as you enter, and you walk over to the entrance hall. You see, I've got her name written. Never mind. Calavaro, Senor Calavaro, talking to a man in
About it.
overalls, a large bushy mustache, and a pair of goggles on his forehead. They're talking to each other rapidly in Italian. Art, go ahead and give me a language Italian check.
Oh boy. Where's that? Language. I see it.
Yeah, it's gonna be under academics.
Come on. Yes!
On.
I passed.
I'm getting a drink.
I think, was it a critical? Hard success.
Yeah, there's 4 stages of success: regular, hard, extreme, and then critical. Well, you don't catch his name, although Catalara calls him Paulo. He seems to be some kind of manager or worker here. He rapidly tells her, "I don't think we're going to be ready for the
Oh, hey,
opening
Josh.
night." Oh wait,
Oh, did your brother finally show up?
Yeah. Oh, they're all going
Okay.
to
Cody, don't sound so offended.
No, they just, my brother and our homie went out to go play some basketball.
that
I
wasn't
don't
like
know.
a
I was telling Cody to.
that wasn't like a sarcasm or anything. I'll wait.
No. They literally just left the house. Like, they literally just walked
But that
outside.
was
Like,
you doing the 10-minute talk thing you were gonna do before.
no.
Okay, cool. What was I? Yes. I don't think we're gonna be ready for opening night. While the practice is going well, though, some people have been fools and gotten themselves hurt. Uh, some of the decorations haven't gone up yet. We haven't finished the installation for the backgrounds. Even some of the artwork here in the main hall isn't ready yet. And don't even get me started on the basement. That hasn't even been remotely sorted. Backstage as well. And then there's storage rooms on the second and third floors that I haven't touched. I don't know. I honestly don't know if we're gonna be ready or not. We might have to stall, delay. Uh, Cavalara, Senor Cavalara says, "Don't worry, Paulo. Don't worry. I've got some friends coming in. I've contacted some people here in town that can help. Who's willing to lend a hand, and I've found a wonderful artist. She's apparently sponsored by Professor Smith. Uh, he, while it's tragic what happened to him, he does have good taste. So I think all of this will go well. And if we have to delay, she looks like she's about to start crying before she sucks it up. Um, it'll be okay. I'm fine with that. Paulo, upon seeing tears appear in the prima donna's eyes, immediately starts panicking. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll get it taken care of. Don't worry. As you all walk up, what do you guys say?
I say hello, greet in Italian to both of them. And
Speak of the devil. All right, this is Paulo Riscanti. He is acting as, well, he has many hats, but he is the Opera House manager, and today he is apparently helping with construction of portions of the main floor. Um, uh, uh,
I see you need some assistance immediately. I do not mind helping tonight for you to start on the artwork.
oh, thank you so much, Art. And who are these friends of yours?
These are my associates and constituents I have brought along. They are not artists like myself, but very handy when it comes to it. They'd be
Wonderful.
more than willing to help.
I'm glad to hear
Good.
that.
To some
Pardon me.
degree.
Did I hear that somebody said they injured themselves?
Oh, Paulo says yes. Some of the dances while they were practicing. Honestly, I'm shocked. It's amazing how clumsy some people can be. Are you? Do you have medical experience?
I might.
Uh,
Yes, yes, she does.
I'm glad to hear
He's
that.
just being polite.
If you don't mind, the backstage, just some, from what we can tell, tearing of muscles in the sword, a little bit of soreness, but somebody could check them over who has some kind of expertise in the subject. I'd greatly appreciate it.
You were repairing floors. Do you need assistance moving anything for that?
Yes, actually, we could use a couple extra hands on the theater floor. Installation of some of the seats and everything has been tedious to the best of times. We had to completely refurnish the floors after it rotted through. So, uh, we had to remove the seating and everything, and it's been a bit of a pain getting it reinstalled. So, if you'd assist them with that, I'd greatly appreciate it.
Well, now I guess I got my task. All right,
Okay.
holler if you need anything. I'm gonna go get started on that immediately.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so we've got Art working in the entrance hall. We have David or Shanoa working in backstage, checking over some of the dancers who injured themselves. We have Leo on the main floor assisting with installation of chairs and such. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
I asked him now, would it be fine if I checked storage for any possible supplies I may need while I'm helping?
Calavara smiles and says, "Of course, of course." Paulo says, "Yeah, you can. We might have some art supplies, I believe, down in the basement. Just be careful. Like I said, it hasn't been gone through, so it would be better if you didn't injure yourself in the process,
Oh,
please."
yes, no, I will be of the utmost care. I don't want to ruin such history with my own foolishness.
Might I recommend? Might I recommend? When you do head down there, holler at me. I'll come assist you.
Yes, yes, my friend. If I need someone to lift anything I am unable to, I will definitely. Actually, even if not, I still might need you for support. Oh, the dock. Such a
That was
treacherous
awkward
thing.
as hell. Yeah,
Art always
I'm
talks like
scared in the
fucking.
dark.
Hey,
I don't know if
everyone has their
Marshall.
own fears.
I don't know if Marshall is meant for this, but Art always talks like the acting.
yeah, it's actually nice. I like it. Cavallaro just smiles at you gratefully, nods head, and Paulo gives you all a furtive glance as he ushers you off to your jobs. Now,
Oh,
are
Art,
you doing the
the entire
downstairs
world's the stage. Sorry.
Dave, Marshall, are you doing the downstairs search right now? Or are you going to be doing some art stuff in the entrance hall and then go check downstairs? Marshall?
Yeah, sorry. I had to go close my door. My door was left open.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want the
Did you,
cats getting out.
no, you get. I get it. Did you hear any of that?
No, I said, "Oh shit," and got up.
Okay, you get. So what did I say?
Is he
If you
putting
want to,
Art? I mean, yeah.
I was in
yeah,
the main hall. Blah blah
yeah.
blah.
Do you want to do some of the entrance hall stuff first, or you want to head straight downstairs to the basement?
I'm gonna definitely work on the entrance hall for a little bit, and
Okay.
then feign. Oh no, I need more paint, and then bring him around.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and give me an art roll. Painting.
Yes, yes. Good thing I'm actually good at this.
Yes, that is kind of one of your skills. Travis helping out on the floor. We will call that a. I don't think you have a construction skill.
Okay, I'm gonna push this roll.
Oh Jesus Christ! Yeah, go ahead.
Um, the, the reason why I'm gonna use my artist techniques, realizing I'm doing a fucked up job, and you're like, I should fix this.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
Thank
like
God.
God.
You successfully fixed the very clear mistakes you were making. Catching up to where you should have been. Leo, just give me a strength roll.
All right.
And Shanoa, give me a.
Ah, why did I waste my luck on that? 19.
Cool. We'll call that a medicine roll. Yeah, just straight medicine.
Like a true artist, I made mistakes, and I made them not mistakes.
They're happy little accidents.
Exactly.
Uh, yeah.
Oh
Travis,
wow.
you
Holy
can push
shit.
that roll if you want to, or you can keep it. It's up to you.
Pushing 32.
Oh no, push means you. Well, you're not listening. You get to re-roll it. You do have to give me a reason on how you're re-rolling it. But if you fail, it can be a worse failure than what would have happened.
Yeah, because if I fucked up my art painting, instead of it being an immaculate piece, it could have been like, well, the second half of the horse that's ever
I guess to be
drawn.
fair, I don't even know what was I working on to begin with.
Helping the dancers,
Well,
picking
yeah,
their
but I mean,
muscles.
like,
From the best of your knowledge, they stumbled and fell during a rather synchronized dancing portion of the show. And I will give this to you. It seems like most of the bruises and torn muscle that they talked about is located in the torso or chest area of the body.
well, I should probably
Not in the
stop
legs.
looking
That's
at their
actually surprising.
I should probably stop looking at their legs then.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, go ahead and reroll.
Wow.
What?
Jesus Christ.
How?
Oh, it's my bad. Sorry, I thought I
That
turned them
is
all off.
crazy.
Dude,
All right.
Give me
Well,
a second.
you have
Okay, give me a second. I gotta do this now, and this is gonna be narratively
Hey, it's
accurate.
less frequent.
So, as you're attempting to patch up these,
just
no,
rolled
don't
it.
keep rolling.
No, I know. I just rolled the exact same thing a second time.
dude, roll
So-
again. I want to see what happens.
Stop failing.
Oh, there we go.
Roll.
You failed me for the last time, dude.
Yeah, you already failed push roll.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
here we
no.
go.
I just
No. I just wanted to see if it would keep failing, because I swear to God, the fucking online dice is cursed.
I want to
Pretty
roll my
Yeah,
own.
I see how we're doing it.
For you guys.
One of the dances is laid out on a stretcher in the back corner of the ground floor, about here. As you lean over them to attempt to assist in patching up, or at least giving some kind of relief to the pain from the bruising and pulled muscles in their chest and
I feel like I'm
chest
going to hurt
and
them a little more.
stomach area. Somebody says,
Don't.
"Look out!" as a bag of sand from one of the upper floors flies down and slams into your back as you leaned over the. Causing
Oh,
you to
God.
Hey, you know what? I
basically-
blocked them.
Yeah, you basically blocked them, except you still just landed on them hard. You go ahead and take 1 point of damage, and you have a particularly nasty bruise along your back. Now, I assume, you know what? Unfortunately, due to the injuries sustained and the fact that you need to rest a little bit after doing that, you won't be able to make a stealth and spot hidden. So,
All right, guys, it's up to you.
yes,
I did my
Alright.
job.
Leo, what are you doing from here?
We're going down into the basement to look for the proper mannequin, I assume.
I assume you're doing the same. So if it's using art's excuse, you guys don't have to make stealth rolls.
He said he was
Uh,
using it.
Marshall?
What? What?
Okay.
Yeah, I get him to go to the downstairs with me. I pull him
Okay.
aside to go to storage.
Both of you give me
I'm
spot hidden.
allowed there, so I don't need the stealth, motherfucker.
No, you don't. So both of you give me spot hidden rolls, please.
39, right? Yeah, 39.
39, just a regular success.
Okay, let's
I
do
could
this. Let's do this.
for a split second there. Which one is it?
Come on, game. You've been giving me good rolls all night. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Critical.
Nope.
69.
So
Nice.
1 out of 8 successes. And we'll end the day here. So that leaves you 3 more days to get 7 more successes. Now,
I
as much as,
technically think we should stop here as well.
yes, I was going to say that. As much as I would like to continue this would probably be a good spot
This
to stop.
every time we do this, I'm probably, besides you, Cody, I look forward to this so much.
I'm pretty happy with how it's going.
If only we didn't start 2 hours fucking late.
Hey, it wasn't entirely my fault.
No,
It wasn't entirely. Yeah, like it wasn't entirely your fault, but
It was
there's
definitely
definitely
mostly.
I apologize.
there's
I'll let
definitely
Mo
Hey,
have
hey,
it.
hey, hey, hey!
Hey,
You
what
had
a-
an actual emergency. David went to go get food.
Yeah.
Rowan was asleep.
Yeah, there was no emergency.
But then I also had to make food.
No. Rowan, you were asleep and then you had to go help Mom. The key
After
thing
making
is
food.
you were asleep for an hour after the fact. So you woke up at like 2.
No, I
That's when
woke
you
up at
told-
12. Thank you.
Rowan,
Two
when I
our
told
time.
you it was
It
we're
was
talking
2 our time, Travis.
it was 2
12.
our time.
12 his time. So he was
Thank
asleep
you.
till lunch.
Are you
Okay.
kidding me?
Now, I would like to try and schedule the next one right now.
Okay,
we can.
well,
At least discuss
whenever.
it.
I always have
My,
Tuesdays off, so
Right, we gotta do the level up things.
We also
well.
have to do those.
And money.
My
An insane amount of
life
gold.
isn't exactly for sure right this second.
Yes, but we can at least discuss it, and then if something happens, the bare minimum we discussed it beforehand. That makes sense?
Sure.
Now, Travis and me, I normally work Tuesdays, so I have to schedule it in advance, and I have to request it